Hey Purple Pizza Eaters, welcome back to the channel. Today we're having Five Guys and Diet Coke. So let's get started. Let me get everything set up and we're gonna come back and we're gonna dig in. So I have a double bacon lettuce wrapped burger, some Cajun fries, and Diet Coke. And on my burger, I have lettuce, tomatoes, onion, and mayo. Add some ketchup. I've been literally craving this. Oh, so good. Literally been craving this all week. I'm like, today's the day. I'm gonna satisfy my craving. It's been so long since I've recorded a mukbang, and life has been just moving so quickly, honestly. So today, I'm gonna recap my time on my vacation that I took for my birthday back in June. My daughter and I went to Nassau, Bahamas on the Disney cruise on the Disney Wish. And y'all, when I tell you we had a time. We had a time and a time was had. And I'm going to insert some clips of the food. Because the food was so good. So, I decided to go on a cruise around like the end of May. I'm just like, I want to do something for my birthday. I want to do something fun. I want to take my daughter on vacation. She's finishing 8th grade this year. Let's do something fun. So I was going back and forth. I'm like, should I go? Should I not go? Decided at the last minute, like 3 weeks before the cruise was setting sail. So it was really cutting it close. And when you book a cruise last minute, you got to pay everything up front. And we had a balcony, a veranda. I just wanted to have the best experience. I wanted a luxury experience. I wanted, like, my daughter to have a really good time. So I just, got the veranda, did it big, like something we can remember, something we can enjoy. So I booked the cruise, got all of our confirmation. If you've never cruised before, make sure you read all of the details. What types of activities they're gonna have, if they're gonna have different theme nights. We had pirate night, and I totally skipped that part when I was booking. Had no idea about pirate night. Luckily, Disney is really good about being on theme. They gave us bandanas and pirate stuff so that we can feel a part of pirate night. So anyways, the first thing we had to do is fill out all of the stuff for check-in, because when you check in, that's how you get your port time. So what time to be at the port. We were late checking in for the port, so we got the last port time almost. The cruise took off at 4. Our time of call was 1:20. And when you're booking a cruise, make sure that you either are flying out of the port or you're living close to the port, because we were lucky to have a hotel near where our port was, where the cruise is going to take off from. We sailed out of Port Canaveral in Cape Canaveral, Florida. And our cruise provided shuttle. It was $9 per person. Saved us some money, because I think it's maybe a $20 taxi. So we get in the shuttle. They load our bags in. We were able to get breakfast, take our time. You want to make sure that you're heading to the port close to your port time. If you end up there an hour early, they send you away and they make you leave and come back. So we got stuck on this what is it called? An expansion bridge? Them bridges that go up and down. We got we were stuck on there for like 10 minutes. So we were on time at first, and then we were late on the damn bridge. So I was like, whoa, are we gonna miss the cruise? Like, are we okay? Once we got back, like got past that bridge, we were smooth sailing. We were right on time. We were not late at all. So we go in. There are some red caps down underneath, underneath like the skyway. So they take your bags. They just take your bags to get loaded on the ship. They are not affiliated with Disney. So they don't even get paid through Disney. So if you are like there, they, you know, make sure you tip them. Because they're not hired through Disney at all. They're just there as a courtesy. So they load your bags. I tipped our driver. And I tipped the red cap guys. And then you start the boarding process. You go into this building. It's air conditioned. And oh yeah, make sure that whatever belongings you're taking on the ship is stuff that is important. Medication. I have my inhalers in my fanny pack. Medication, cell phone chargers, cameras, anything that you're gonna need right away. Make sure that you have it with you, because once you say goodbye to your luggage, you will not see your luggage again for, I want to say, 2 hours. So we did not take, I didn't know why I didn't take our stateroom decorations out of the bag. Because we needed to decorate the outside of our stateroom. Oh yeah. It's a tradition to leave treats and stickers, and it's like trick-or-treating aboard the Disney cruise. It's called pixie dusting, and like families who decorate their room doors or whatever, and you hang a fish extender. I'm gonna try to insert a picture of ours so that you guys can understand what I'm saying. There's like these little pockets, and then they put treats inside of them. So we decorated our door, but I didn't remember to put the decorations in like my carry-on luggage. I just kept it in our checked luggage. And we didn't see our bag for 2 hours. So we were late decorating our room. So don't do that. This is so good and fresh. Like, it's delicious. So yeah, you going through the check-in, you go to customs, You put your stuff in a conveyor belt. You, they check you, make sure you don't have any forbidden things in your luggage and any outside food and all that stuff. That was hard and gross. And once you go through security, you are this much closer to getting on that ship. You go through one more set of cast members. They ask you, I think that's when you get your your stateroom number. They see your passport. They ask your name, how many people are in your party, what's the special occasion. And once they confirm that you are you are off. You go up these escalators. You can take a picture, like a sail away picture with you and your family, and like cheese and whatever. And you go up the escalator and you walk down this long corridor, this long skyway. And that is how you get on the boat. And then once you are at the grand, what is it called? Like the atrium, the cast member will ask you your last name and they'll ask you how to pronounce it so that they can announce you. Of course, they announced mine perfectly because my long last name. No, they did a great job. The cast member did a beautiful job saying our names and announcing us. And then from there, you are free to do whatever you want. Once you're on the ship, you can do whatever you want. The only thing you can't do is go to your stateroom. Because the staterooms are not ready yet. So we was like going from floor to different floors. The 11th floor, that's where all the food is. So if I were to do it all over again, I would bring a backpack, have all my decorations and everything inside my backpack, all the important stuff, and just walk around with my backpack. Go upstairs to the 11th floor and then get some food. We did go get food though when we first got on the ship. It wasn't in the Marceline. So let me think. There's 3 themed, like Disney themed restaurants. And then you have the Marceline, which is where you eat your buffet. Your breakfast buffet, your lunch buffet. Okay? And then you have your set times for dinner and those rotate. Okay. So if I was to do it all over again, I would go to the Marceline, fill up on my crab, fill up on my shrimp, fill up on my, those beautiful sirloin steaks that they had. Yeah, that's what I would do again. I would do that again. Because we just got tacos from the, I think it's called like the Donald Duck Cantina. They were really good though. And I got me a drink. Each day, there's a signature drink. It's like the Captain Special or whatever. if you are trying to drink cheaply, because there aren't any drink packages aboard Disney cruises. I've already checked. So if you are thinking that it's like Carnival, where you can do a drink package and it's like an extra 300 and whatever dollars for however long your cruise is, that is not a thing aboard a Disney cruise. But how you can get past that is by drinking the drinks of the day. The drink of the day, the first night, was the Captain's Mai Tai. And it was so good. It was so fruity. They make it right there in front of you. It was really good. And they just charge you to your room. So anytime you want something extra that's not included in your the price of your cruise, they make you fill out this paper, and you can add extra gratuities on top of the gratuities that you already paid. Oh yes, you have to prepay your gratuities. You don't have to. It's optional. I prepaid my gratuities because I just didn't want a long bill on the last day, like on debarkation day. Ooh. It was $128 because I think it's like $48 per person. So that was about like $128 like extra. And I added extra gratuity at the end of the cruise for each person. So you get a stateroom attendant, and you get your lunch, like your meals. So you get like 4 people that you'll see throughout the entire duration of your cruise. Your stateroom attendant, your beverage concierge, your server, and I think there's the people at like the front to walk you to your table when you're eating. Like I don't know what they call them. I forgot. I'm so sorry. But they're like a greeter, and then you get your server and your beverage person. That's the person that's gonna take your drink order. Different from your server, so please be aware of that too, because I was making mistakes. I was doing it was a lot. But yeah, so the price breakdown, because I know a lot of you guys want to know how much it cost for 4-day cruise aboard the Disney Wish. The grand total for everything, including the extra gratuities, it was $6,000. It came up to $6,057, and that was including the cruise, our stateroom, our gratuities, and getting on the Disney shuttle to go to the airport after disembarkation. I didn't opt in to do it going because we weren't staying at a Disney resort. We found better accommodations outside of being on a Disney resort. And then that was the price of the cruise. Now the extra stuff was the hotel, us going to the port from the hotel, and then the airport transportation going to the hotel. So that our taxi from the airport to the hotel was $78, and we use Lyft, and my Lyft points go through my Hilton. So every time I take a Lyft, I get points. I get like $1, like a 1 point for every dollar I spend. So that was a great value as well. The hotel was $360 something for one night. And we stayed at the Country Inn Suites in Cape Canaveral. It was clean. We had a beautiful room. My daughter had her own room. I had my own room. There was a little dining area, big flat screen TV, free breakfast, a little like convenience store inside of the hotel to get like snacks. You can get ice, anything, sweet treats, you name it, cup noodles if you needed something quick to eat, and they also provided the shuttle. $9, not bad. So the extra kind of like miscellaneous things was around $500 for the miscellaneous, and that is including our airfare. Our airfare was only about $250 for both of us round trip. How did I get it so cheap? Guys, I don't know. I wasn't even a flight attendant yet. I found them very cheap, and they weren't going to stay that cheap. So $250 for both of us round trip. I think that was just by the grace of God. Oh yeah, we flew a budget airline too. So that could be the reason why it was so cheap. We flew Sun Country from Minneapolis to Orlando, and then we had to take a 45-minute lift to Cape Canaveral, and that was $78. So keep that in mind. But all in all, when you get on the cruise, you are taken care of. Like, you are taken care of. Everything. You tell them the reason why you need something, they will find a way to give it to you. Like, it was my birthday and I really wanted a cake. I ordered my cupcake, and they're like, when do you want your cupcake delivered? We can deliver it tonight. We can deliver it on the last night. And I'm like, yeah, you can just deliver it on the last night. And they were so happy to do that. Are there any, oh my God, if you have people in your party with allergies, they go above and beyond to make sure that that person is taken care of. And I thank God for that, because that was a little bit of a concern for me. Like, what if they have something in their ingredients that my daughter is allergic to, because my daughter's highly allergic to peanuts. And we did travel with her EpiPen. Her EpiPen stayed in my fanny pack. I switched out my purse for a fanny pack. The fanny pack was so quick, so easy. I'm going to leave it linked in this video for y'all, because I got it off of Fashion Nova. Okay. Plain black fanny pack. It's adjustable. Good for plus size people. Good for straight size people. This fanny pack really does come in clutch when you are traveling, because I only carried this and I think some fancy purses when we had dinner. That was it. But when we're at the ports, when we went to the Bahamas, I carried this. I did not carry a purse. It's just more convenient. I kept her EpiPen in there. I kept all of my inhalers in there. I kept any medications that we needed. Wet wipes, hand sanitizer was in that fanny pack, and it came in clutch. And I think it's only like $16, so it's really affordable. It's like really, really cheap. Because I know some fanny packs can be just like more expensive than that. Maybe it's even cheaper because when I got it, it wasn't on sale, and they always have a sale. So I'm gonna leave it in the link somewhere so y'all can find it. Okay. Okay, so I'm bouncing all over the place. What did I not cover? So the food. So each night you're gonna eat somewhere differently. Our first night we ate at the Walt Disney, the Roy Disney restaurant, and it's just on the opposite side. So there's one on the left and there's one on the right. We were eating at the one on the right. So make sure that you know where you're eating. Go to guest services, call guest services, okay? That you will not bother them. They are there to help you. Because I was on the phone with guest services the entire time I was there. Like, they were getting sick of me. But not really. Call guest services. So yeah. Excuse me. We ate there. I had the best lamb chops of my life in that restaurant. And the best sundae I ever had. It was such a good sundae. It was an old school sundae, hot fudge, vanilla ice cream, cherry on top. It was so effing amazing. So good. Second night, we ate at the World of Marvel, and that was fun. We saw Spider-Man. Spider-Man came out. We had to defeat some evil bad guys and do a mission. It was so much fun. I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys. It's fun. Just go. It was really, really fun. I'm trying to think what we ate there. We ate Oh, was that the pirate night? That was night 2. Oh, that's when I had that cold shrimp dish. That was so good. I forgot. If I can remember and insert a clip or like a picture of it, I'm going to put it somewhere in this video. I don't remember night 2. Night 2 must have not been that memorable because I don't remember it. Night 3 was pirate night, and that's when we landed in the Bahamas. Or was that Castaway Key? No, night 2 was the Bahamas, and we had, I forgot what we ate though. That's crazy. Anyways, but when we landed in Castaway Key, that was Caribbean night. That was pirate night, and I got like the jerk spiced chicken with rice and peas, and I had this like coconut soup. It was like a mango soup. It was really good. It was served cold. It kind of tasted like a savory melted ice cream, like a melted sorbet. And the like spiced rum cake, and it came with like whipped cream and like what was it? Whipped cream and ice cream on top. It was fire. And then night 4 was at Arendelle, so it was like a Scandinavian style dinner. I only remember the scallops.
He's way better. Like, no, I can see it's on puff pastry.
From that night, because it was wrapped, it was like a bowl with like a puffed pastry that was baked on top, and it was so flaky and so buttery and so good. And the scallops were so buttery and so tender. Yes, it was so good. I like, hands down, they gonna feed you good, okay? They're going to feed you very well. So, needless to say, would I book another Disney cruise? I'm considering doing another one before the year is over, because that's how much fun I had. I would definitely do another Disney cruise. Yes, I would. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I also want to try Carnival, and I also want to try the Virgin all adult cruise. So that's probably gonna be in the near future because I'm like, who's gonna keep the kid? I got my baby, so we gotta figure that out first. But yeah, it was a fun trip. I do recommend it. And if you want to know more about my cruise and, see more content with me traveling, I'm going to start posting on my travel YouTube more often. And I'm going to leave that linked in the description so that you guys can go and follow me over there. But yeah, that was the video. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a purple pizza eater, leave me a purple heart in the comments so I know it is real. And until next time, my purple pizza eaters, peace and love and all that good stuff. Peace.